Hi guys, welcome to another episode of African Travel Now with Trevor. I'm not sure what episode number this is, but yeah, thank you for being here and listening. We're at this place to do a podcast at Dip and Dip, but we're not dipping anything. Come try them out. They have sugar things and they have like scan for the menu type vibes, but they have a normal menu. I'm with Books. I'll ask her to introduce herself and what she does.
Hi, I'm Gugu, or Googs, as Trevor so kindly put it. And what am I? I am a creative, I'm a videographer, creative director, and an all-round customer journey consultant. Oh, yeah, customer journey consultant. Yeah, that's what I do.
How's Cape Town?
Cape Town is amazing. I am absolutely in love, and I feel like I'm very biased because, I love everything. Well, I can't really complain. I love this place.
And for someone who's interested to come to Cape Town, what is the one travel tip or like one thing when they're planning that they should consider that like is always missed out? So like what's the one thing that you feel everyone is like, do this, but like they never mention this one thing?
I think one thing that's kind of important is to actually walk around. I found this out myself. A lot of people want to Uber. I get that, convenience, but there are places where you walk around because when you're actually on the ground, that's where you kind of experience the place. You see little hidden places, little coffee shops, pieces of art, you meet people. So walk around. If you're not good with walking at night, walk during the day. There's pretty much security everywhere. That's one thing I learned as well. So you're safe most of the places, and it's like just walk around. There's really cool places, Loop Street, Bree, Long Street, nice places.
And like you mentioned safety, what was the expectation of like safety and what you felt? So like before you came, like how was the safe, what did you perceive Cape Town to be safe wise and what you experienced on the ground?
So I've been to Joburg CBD, and I thought it was the same kind of vibes where you don't pull out your phone, you walk quick, you mind your business, that kind of thing. But it's very different here. It's very chilled. It's nice and slow. Obviously, practice caution. Don't be an idiot. But what I did notice is there's like there's security guards on pretty much every corner of the street. And there's a lot of other people walking around. I was able to walk around with my 360 cam, record. So you see these YouTubers who like post videos walking. That's pretty much the vibes. But obviously, be sensible, practice caution, don't be an idiot, that kind of thing. But it was much safer and I was more relaxed than I would be in Joburg. I wouldn't even pull out my phone in Joburg. So definitely different vibe, different pace. Love it.
Yeah, and talking about pace, how has COVID changed the way that you look at traveling and just really getting into a place and the logistics around it? How has really COVID really changed the way that you experience a destination pace-wise, or like just really thinking around the time that you spend in one spot?
So the thing is, with COVID, I feel like it's changed a lot within the travel industry. First and foremost, more people are travel hungry. I feel like people who wouldn't have traveled or wouldn't have cared as much about travel have traveled a lot because of COVID. So that's kind of changed in that sense. The one thing that I know is I traveled immediately after we were allowed to travel, and there was a bit of an anxious vibe to everything. Like if someone coughs on the fly, everyone's like turning their heads and like, oh my god. And it was good. I was in Cape Town actually like last year in February, end of March, and it was chilled. Lots of spots were open, some were not open. And it wasn't as hectic or like busy with the tourists and all of that. It was nice. It was actually a calm, chilled vibe. But obviously you could see like people wearing masks, like all the hand sanitizers and stuff. So people were there was a little bit of COVID PTSD in the air.
Are people still social distancing?
Nah, none of that. So the last time we were here, there was like some COVID PTSD. But now it seems hectic. Because the time of the year, this is supposed to be like the slow season, but it's been busy. There have been people in places. Some restaurants have been half empty, but you can tell that people are here. People are trying to travel. and a lot of people are taking advantage of like the low seasons so that they can like pay less. So yeah, COVID has really opened that up. And in terms of like apps and whatnot, I feel like there's more travel things that are more accessible now, and you kind of research your trip a bit more than you would have before, because I guess COVID and everything, you want to be sure that yeah, you can travel, whatever.
Yeah, and what is the one thing that COVID has taught you?
One thing that COVID has taught me, literally just go for it, because you never know when you wake up and you're not allowed to go anywhere. So if you have the opportunity to do something, do it. Get out, do it. Yeah, that is the one thing that COVID taught me, that whole sense of not being able to go out and do whatever you want to do. Yeah, like I appreciate my freedom and I appreciate these opportunities much more.
Yeah, and my second of last question, for businesses that are reopening, that are accepting tourists, and that are still open post the pandemic, how can they improve their customer service? What are the two things that you think every tourism business should do in terms of customer service?
I feel like they should treat their customers as individuals. Like, it's always important to understand your customers' needs beforehand, and I feel like treating people as equal as well, because there's this weird thing in Cape Town where there's like, I don't know if it's a race thing or whatever, but if you're black and you walk into a shop, it's almost as if you're invisible, and it's only until I start talking they're like, oh, okay, her accent's a bit, and then that's when I start getting the customer service. It shouldn't be like that. Every person that walks in through the door, regardless of whether you're black, you're white, whatever color you are, or wherever you're from, you should get the same level of service, and that your journey as a customer should be amazing regardless of where you are. So it's understanding the customer needs. Am I actually fulfilling those customers' needs? Because every customer has a different need. You may sell bread, but someone might want sourdough, someone might just want basic bread.
Yeah, and yes, last question.
Yeah.
For people that are interested to check out some of your creative work, interested to touch base around user journey, mapping, and just making sure that their tourism brands have the best shit, how can they contact you? Where can they find the content, etc.?
Okay, cool. So my creative work as a videographer is online, Instagram, borderline.cs at Insta, you know, that's the Insta handle, borderline.cs. And my personal Instagram is GK Peaches. Just drop me a DM and I'm happy to talk. But if you're more on the formal side, LinkedIn, Gugulethu Khumalo, you can see all the previous places that I've worked. I used to be a customer journey engagement manager, so definitely that's my bag, and I can help you understand your customers, journey mapping, and make sure that the whole process is seamless. But yeah, I'm always free for a chat if anyone wants to drop in and talk about like what they do and how they can improve their own customer services and also creative services. So GK Peaches on Instagram or borderline.cs.
And email?
And email is Gugu, G-U-G-U-E, Khumalo @gmail.com.
Okay, thank you. I will put link in bio things if I remember. Anyway, thank you. Share, like, subscribe. And sponsor link in bio. Till the next one, guys. Bye.
I hope that was okay. If it was shit, it's okay if you don't post it.
It's still recording, you know that.
You can cut that off.
Nah, we don't edit on this
cut that off.
podcast. Till the next one. Bye, guys.